Also, yes, I did use a guide to get through that puzzle. Apologies, but you know what? I was doing that puzzle for a long, long time. And at this point, I just want to progress. I just want to keep going. Right? I just want to keep going on that, in the game and everything. I don't want to be stuck in a puzzle forever.
Welcome to the Murray Showrooms. Everything's for sale or lease. Please inquire within for availability and delivery options. We're sad to announce that the Storytime showroom is currently closed, pending mitigation of insurance claims.
Okay.
Attention security personnel. The rooftop access permissions have been changed to accommodate our creative team, so they can retar the roof.
But if I'm not mistaken, I was already here.
At the security office located on
I've already been here. This is the Big Top Music Man stuff. So, why am I here again?
Please be aware of potential power spikes.
Right. We've already been here. This is the Music Man, like, circus stuff.
Showroom entrance to reset the system. Creators, we really need to make a good impression on our prospective clients. Strike that. Not just good, but great. Every night, we need you to look for any imperfections on our display.
And I'm missing the last power.
Repaint and repair any scratches, scuffs, stains, dings, and dents you find. We'll let you... Attention, my admin friends. Despite everything that's been going on, you've been doing such a great job holding everything together. And I was just thinking, we should do another one of our fun dinner parties. How long has it been? So, I invite you all up to the house for fondue and board games, like we used to. Fiona loved it when we could put our work aside even for a bit and just get to know each other. So I want to do that. Tonight, yeah. Tonight at 8. See you at 8.
Great. Fun. Access the admin wing through the warehouse. Can I pat you? I want to pat you. Yes, hello. Goated. Where do you lead to? What is this? I don't know why it took me back to like the carnival theme stuff. Hello? Someone was talking about David's birthday. Oh man, what's the code? 1983. Okay, well it is a year. 1987. The classic. Nope. 1993. Damn it. 1985. Oops. 1982 is not a year. At least not yet. Oh. Come on. Buttons. Okay. But weird. Why is there a birthday cake here? And what's that 4-digit code? Why the music? The phone from the FNAF 4 bedroom. Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Hold on a flippin' minute. Hold on a flippin' phone minute. Okay. So, think about this for a second. A birthday, right? I mean, I don't know what else you'd be signifying here. A birthday. The phone from FNAF 4 in the bedroom. And remember, the whole point of FNAF 4 was the party is for you. The birthday's for you. And a FNAF 4 phone was found in a room related to birthdays. Is David the FNAF 4 Cron Child? Is that the name? Is that it? Is David the FNAF 4 Cron Child? Also, where I can't interact with this. Weird. If so, huh. Alright, what does the phone say? Because, yeah, that is 100% the phone from the FNAF 4 bedroom. I played FNAF 4 enough times to know that's the phone. It is Soy's toy phone. Get the blueprints and the admin way. Access the admin way through the warehouse. So how do I get downstairs? Oh, very weird. Oh man. This game is very bizarre because it's making me rethink everything that I once thought I knew. Chica is a mimic. The FNAF 4 Cron Child may have been revealed to be David. Right? Because, yeah, why else would there be birthday stuff in a room with the FNAF 4 phone? I have to access to the warehouse, right? Yep, access it through the warehouse. Welcome show. I want to listen to the welcome show again because once again, it was awesome. Oh. I'm now upstairs. And there's Chica. Why am I on the upper level? Okay. Okay, game. I trust you, I think.
Ed, you're not going to want to hear this, but there's a lot of grumbling on the work floor. You have a lot of new ideas and new projects coming in, but the staff can't keep up with all your changes. Your creative energy is amazing, and I love you for it. But I think you need to step back a little and focus on one project at a time.
Interesting. Now, this is gonna be a huge shot in the dark. But considering this game is making me question everything, it probably doesn't make any sense, and I probably thinking about this a lot more, and I probably will be talking about this way more depth and, you know, FNAF theories. But as we know, we never got a mom-wife character. We've always assumed that Clara was the, you know, Miss Afton, you know, stand-in from the Immoral and Restless cartoon from Sister Location. But we know one of the things that happen when it comes to, like, wives and, you know, parents in the series is the father was so wrapped up in their work that it caused them to, like, abandon their family. So hearing a woman talk about one of the curators connected to Fazbear's being so wrapped up in their work, you know, to me paints a connection. But I think I have to, like, think about it a lot more. But that's just what my mind immediately went to. So now I'm on the upstairs little loading bay. Right, why am I, like, on, like, the upstairs part? Like, I was just over here. And this puzzle was fun. No, it wasn't. Took forever. And I had to use a walkthrough to figure out, because I would have never figured it out on my own. Man, because, oh, I have to find a way to shut the power off.
Ed, honey, how are you holding up? I just heard the news.
I don't know. This is all so much. He's gone. He's gone, and now everyone is asking me what to do. And I don't know anything. I can't run a company. I'm not ready. I can't fill his shoes. He knew it. Everyone knew it. The company is going to collapse, and they're all going to hate me.
Ed, you'll figure it out. Just take a deep breath. It's your company now. Your dad believed in you. Otherwise, he wouldn't have left it to you.
I guess so.
If you could change anything you wanted, what would it be?
Maybe rebrand? We could start making some of my inventions for real.
A rebrand. Huh. Have a message for someone. I'll handle it for you. No need to leave your desk. But a rebrand. Huh. So... That's interesting. Because we know Fazbear's has done some rebrands, but from a time perspective, because once again, this game takes place in the 70s. So having a rebrand happen now, talk about it now, is wild. Because the only time, like, it's, like, really been talked about that a rebrand happened was post FNAF 6. When, following, you know, you luring all the animatronics into the bunker and wanted to burn it all down and like end the story. At least that was the intention of FNAF 6. Fazbear Entertainment was no longer a corporate entity, and there was a rebrand, and then that's how we got the, you know, mall pizzaplex, the VR games, AR special delivery. That was the rebrand. So having a rebrand now, following David's death, right? Because clearly that's what it was in the 70s. What does it all mean? Chica's Party World. Dear Mr. Murray, Fiona's amazing. The client is very happy with their chicken designs. Their sales are through the roof. I just wish the costume looked a bit more like Fiona's art. I'm worried about how I'll break with the kids. It gives me nightmares. Fiona, huh? Made Chica? Fiona made Chica. Huh. Because I recap because it's been a long time since Chica's Party World has came out. So the first time Chica's Party World ever existed in this series was the first time that FNAF ever had multiple endings in a game was in FNAF 3. Because if you play the game normally, just went through the 5 nights, you got the bad ending. And the first time in the series where you actually had to have a good ending. And they got the good ending by, you know, glitching through games, glitching through walls, and getting these secret mini games in order to release the souls and get the good ending and lay the souls to rest. Right? And one of the mini games you got was Chica's Cupcake or Chica's Party World or something like that. But Chica's Party World showed up again in between the release of FNAF 4 and Sis Location. Because when the trailers and teaser images came out of Sis Location, we saw that, oh, this is the first game where Chica's not going to be in it. And through the source code, they were talking about Chica's Party World, which people have always assumed that was a separate business at the time. So that was a separate business when the Circus Babies Pizza World was in business with Fazbear's, and later was Chica's Party World was bought out and would then merge with the Circus Babies Pizza World and then later become Fazbear Entertainment and become part of that whole Fazbear umbrella. It makes sense? Cool. So Chica's existed for a long, long time. Back to like the Mimic days. And Chica's Party World, I guess, was where they started? Not a Mia Melody like we've always assumed since FNAF 6? Chica's Party World was like her own thing? Tied to the Mimic? And then later became part of the Fazbear crew? And like FNAF 1 and on? Huh. God, that's so bizarre. Man. Can't wait for people to talk about theories of this game. Mainly talking about what does Chica mean to the story now. Because this is, without a doubt, without exaggeration, this is the Chica game. Right? Chica's getting the most attention in this game. So, if you ever see me reacting to a bunch of Chica videos and Chica theories as to how they fit into the story, well, you know why. Because this game is the Chica game. There's the admin wing. Alright, before we go in there, I'm gonna read this note. I'm assuming that's how it works. The reason why it says no mail is because it gets transferred over here. Oh, whoops. Wrong machine. Also, what is in here? Because very clearly, admin wing is there. That's where we have to go. But what's in here? I better not make a mistake. I go in this room. That also saved. So where do I go? This way or this way? Because admin wing's here, which is where we have to go. But this opens and this also auto-saved.
Yeehaw! Step right up and test.
God, I don't know where to go. I want to explore everything. Or at least do my best, because I'm sure I've missed stuff. But once again, I'm doing my best, trying to explore as much as I can. Oh, is this where Chica is? Yeah, it is. So this is just another way to get back to Chica. Also, Chica, now that I'm looking at you, I now have so many questions about you now. I now question everything about what I knew before. Wait. Where was it? Oh. There it is. It's a tool. Chica's Party World. No, I'm gonna put it back. Are we able to like play? Because that's like a projector film reel, right? Or maybe not. At least that's what it looks like. That's why I'm interpreting that's what it is. Alright, admin Wayne. Hello, Carl the Cupcake. And you're also on roller skates, just like Chica. The cupcake killed me? Okay. I have to worry about the cupcake? Are you serious? Oh, it started me here? So can I just run by it? Right, can I just run by it? Because it was just hopping around. It wasn't like chasing me or anything. I'm gonna just try to run by it. Just walk on by, like, hey, how's it going? Yeah, see? Okay, there's Chica. So Carl can kill me, the cupcake, which is crazy. Oh. Hello, Chica. Hello. Wasn't expecting to see you there. But, yeah, so weirdly they can kill me, but they don't, like, move. They just hop around, and I guess if you get close enough, they kill you. But they're not, like, going to attack you on their own. Right? Okay. Weird. Alright, well there's Chica. No, no, no. Oh man, you're gonna see me, are ya? No! Great. Also, is the cupcake like some noisemaker where, you know, they jump up and down, and that's why there's a bunch of them? They jump and down, that alerts Chica where I'm at. I'm assuming that's why there's a bunch of them and like watching with their messing eyes. Right? I'm assuming that's what it is. They're gonna jump around and it's gonna like alert Chica where I am. They're like a noisemaker. Kind of like the mannequins in the Music Man circus section, where the mannequins made noise that alerted the Music Man. Just a blind guess, just a theory. Alright, come by, Chica. Also, get the blueprints in the admin wing. Man, well, I'm in the admin wing, so I'm making some progress. Alright, you go on by. It looks like I can leap over that. Yep. Yes, it does. Okay. They do. They do. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. I'm not here. No, I'm not here, Chica. Okay. So my theory was correct. Now the question is, how close... The question is, how close is too close? You're gonna see Maria. Yep, okay. Man, but yeah, that's the question, is how close is too close? How close can I get to the cupcakes without them alerting her? Right, because I was trying to go wide to not alert them, but I guess I wasn't going wide enough. Oh man. Man, I thought you were going to be looking the other way, because you normally look to the left. Well, of course, you had to switch it up and look over to the right. Of course you did. Alright. I'm assuming the way of the cupcakes is the way I'm supposed to go. So I have to go like up that hallway to the left. I'm assuming that's where I have to go. Right. I mean, that's just pure unadulterated guesswork. Is I have to go that way. Where Chica's going. Because looks like that's like a door or something. Because, yeah, why else would the cupcakes be in this line if not where I'm supposed to go? Alright. Don't alert. Do not. Ah, great. Oh, man. I thought they just forgot about me, man. They like leaned down. I'm like, oh, great. I just barely made it. Nope. No chance you saw me. No chance. No chance, Chica. Alright. Oh. I was about to say. Wait, if you open this locker, I'm like, no chance you saw me. Alright. Is the door like right there? I hope so. Is that salvation right there? As soon as I see you turn the corner, I'm gonna go. Ah, great. Okay, well, I'm at the end of the hallway. Okay. Off the other hallway, there's no chance they saw me here. Ah, there's more cupcakes? You gotta be kidding me. Never mind, we're not at salvation yet. Yeah, we're definitely not at salvation. It's just a loop. Okay. And you think when we got to this point it would be a checkpoint, but nope. I want to open that door. Right. This is so tense. Yep, I'm not here. They just saw a ghost. I mean, this game is. The series is all about, hauntings and ghosts now. Considering the theory about security breaches of poltergeist. Is this not where I'm supposed to go? This is just like a hidden room? Are you serious? I think I know what room I'm supposed to be in. 222. Oh. Ah, those are twos. Those are like coat hangers. Okay. And I think I know what I'm supposed to go. There's a door back the way we came that had the security symbol on it. I think that's the door we're supposed to open. This is just a bonus room. I'm assuming. Okay, well, hold on 1 second. Okay, I is back. And while I am sitting here in Salvation this locker, first I want to say thank anyone for watching streams and watching the playthrough of this game and everything. Hope you guys enjoy it. And also I will also say thank you for not spoiling in the chat anything spoiler-wise, endings, anything like that. Also appreciate that. Because I understand, especially, you know, me taking a lot longer than normal to, you know, play this game and everything. Appreciate people not just coming in chat and saying, oh yeah, this is what happens. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. Great. Yep. Okay, well, where did it reset me? Ah, back here. Because, yeah, I want to say there's a room, like, to my left, right? Like, right to the left of the cupcake. There's a room with the, like, security symbol on it. I think that's where I'm supposed to go. I don't think I'm supposed to go all the way to the back of the hallway. I don't think so. Which is kind of annoying because we have to, you know, do the key, but you know what? Sure, why not? Why not unlock the key in a tense situation? So yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to go all the way to the back. Because yeah, there's like a door like right here. Like I'm doing a circle on it. Ah, great. Did you see me? Woo! Oh man, that was lucky. Unless... Woo! Okay, you faked me out, Chica. I got worried. Okay, cool. Alright. Cool. Okay. Once you cross the corner, we're going to go to that door. Don't. Yep, the door's right there. My curse is on it. Is that door. We have to go to. Alright, I saw Chica go to the left. Do not. Do not snitch on me. Alright. Please tell me this is a checkpoint or something. This better be a checkpoint or something. Otherwise...
Attention traders, admin wing permissions have been revoked. And no, you can't clear out your desks. You stole my work. Now your jackets, purses, and coffee mugs, and anything else belongs to me. Maybe I'll go find someone to sell your stuff to. How does that feel?
So what's that mean with me? With us? Get the blueprints to the admin wing. Yeah, I'm in the admin wing. I'm quite literally there. But as you heard from the tape, everything's gone. Waste of money. None of this makes sense. Mr. Murray told us to trash all the old equipment in the wood shop. Then Stevenson gets a purchase order for the exact same stuff we're throwing out and told to install upstairs. The old stuff is all perfectly functional. It's a waste of money. So Stevenson asks him about it and gets fired. He has to be out by the end of the day. My advice is to keep your mouth shut, don't even think about it, just clear out the tunnels. This is the admin wing. Right. Get to the blueprints in the admin wing. This is it. This is the admin wing. Are they in the trash bag? There is no blueprints. I mean, do I like push this table or something? To like get to this door? I don't want to leave this area, but then again, there's nothing here. I'm also assuming Chica cannot get in here. I'm safe here. There's quite literally nothing here. The tape literally said everything's gone. So what are you talking about? Blueprints the admin wing. This is the admin wing. Where are said blueprints? Get the blueprints in the admin map. I am in the admin wing right now. Get the blueprints. It ain't there. Unless it's in the tools or collectibles. I've seen no such thing as blueprints. Nothing even resembling blueprints. That's the door to get out. Do these cabinets open and show blueprints? No.
Attention traders, admin wing permissions have been revoked. And no, you can't clear out your desks. You stole now your jackets, purses, and coffee mugs, and anything else belongs to me. Maybe I'll go find someone to sell your stuff to. How does that feel?
Is it like on the other side? Right? Is it on the other side? Hold on. That's what you do? Oh my god. Also, it's a lot of stuff without an autosave. That makes... Why are you coming back? There's no reason for you to come back, Chica. Right, there's no reason for it. You can go all the way back to that main entrance. That's where I want you to be. So, look at the walkthrough and everything, because I guess there are walkthroughs apparently now. People have already beat this game, which is crazy. I almost accidentally beat it. Accidentally. I was that close on my first try. I accidentally almost got there. I just have to go around to the back corner. I just have to follow the wall up a staircase, and then I beat it. I beat this area. I don't hear anything. Oh. Okay, game. I guess I don't want to leave the locker, apparently. I'm fine staying put. I hear Chica in my right ear, so I take it they're just going down the hallway behind me. Oh, there they are. See, I just have to go up this staircase right here, and then I'm out. And yeah, you have to do all this without an autosave. So that's fun. Okay. Do not be problematic. Run. Whoo! I'm out. Save salvation. Can I pat you? Nice. That's a nice reward to get through that section. Pat, pat. Okay. Ooh. Party time. Chica's Party World Chowder. Party in the Bots. Yeah, Chica is not a Beaker Melody, part of the Mimic. Weird. You might make a big mistake. Chica's Party World. Remember to slow down and focus on the task at hand. You won't have to cry over a spilled milkshake if you drop it in the first place. Yeah. Savor it, don't chug it down. Have a cupcake, order now at Chica's Party World. Ha! Knows it again. Why? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tear along, die along, and detach. Balk or walk. Take your official Chica's Party World membership card. So where does Chica's Party World take place in the timeline? Right? At least in the 70s, because that's when this takes place. Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh, 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 oh. Collectibles. Ah, no. Oh, man. Did I die and I lost it? Unless collectibles or tools. Ah, man. Or was it in tools? Ah. Man, that's something we missed. We got a highlight tape of Chica's Party World, and I'm assuming if we play the tape here, something will happen. We see something. Damn it. And unfortunately, collectibles don't save. So, in one of our deaths, we lost the tape, and I have no idea where the tape is now. Ah, come on. Why don't collectibles autosave like Ruin? That's annoying. That's very unfortunate. Man. Can you tell me where the party tape is, Miss Helpful? I could use some help. After losing it. Man. Right, I don't remember where the tape is now. Cause yeah, I died.
And someone will be with you shortly.
Man. Oh, that sucks. That collectibles you get don't save.
Security team, please continue to treat all our employees and our prospective clients with love and respect. We may not say it enough, but you're the best security team we could have hoped for. Welcome, repair crew.
Well, I'm feeling regret right now.
Our exciting expansion plan with you. It's called the Employee.
Because I don't even know where I would
Project.
find it. I don't remember.
Every employee, regardless of position, will have their own office space to decorate and enjoy on their breaks. All of you work so hard, and we want you to be happy. Keep it to yourselves for now.
Also,
until we're
I
able to
need
make
the
a
last
company announcement.
security to get in that
The
room.
Employee Appreciation
And I think it's in that
Program
room right there.
Mr. Helpful signs the purchase orders.
Right? I take it the last security room is in that room. And that's how I unlock this. Because, yeah, that's the last security node I need.
Welcome, creators. We're now taking suggestions for original ideas and characters. Let us help make your dreams come true. Place your submissions in the idea box. There's no bad ideas. Express yourself. Please ignore our previous request. There are bad ideas. Very bad ideas. Not all ideas are worth sharing or even thinking. So, we are no longer taking creative submissions. Thank you, and have a wonderific day.
I think you mean have a phasorific day, Miss Helpful. Come on, it's all about the branding.
Hello, admins. Let us know if there's anything we can do to make your workday more pleasant, aside from Windows. We've heard your numerous requests, and Ed promises to add Windows very soon. He'll have time as soon as the contract for the new Fazbear project is locked down.
Ooh.
He's been up in his office working on it all week. So anything other than Windows...
What Fazbear
let us know,
project?
and we'll get on it right away. Have a wonderific day.
What Fazbear project are you talking about? If I'm not mistaken, Edwin was an independent contractor. AKA, you know, not directly employed by Fazbear, just associated with them as an independent contractor, like a freelancer. If I'm not mistaken. Another projector. That sucks. God, that hurts the soul. Or where the tape is. Right. It's down there somewhere, but of course, I died and I don't remember where it is. Man, that really sucks. Well, I hope one of the theories I react to talks about it, because Lord knows I'm not going to see it. Alright, the last security node for executives. Here we go. And then go back in that room. Then what happens once we're an executive? Oh. Oh, come on! We had all of them at once. Okay, so I had all of them at once, I just did it too quickly. I'm too much of an executive. Okay, let me do this. Ah, damn it. We messed up there. Can I start at the bottom? Can I start at the bottom? Okay, no, we can't. Okay, what about the middle? Ah, oh, come on. Dog. Damn it. Okay, I almost had it. I almost had it. I had to do two at that time. Okay. Clear this one out. Go down. Perfect. Alright. Then middle. Done. Okay, perfect. Man, I was too much an executive. On my second try, I think it was, I literally cleared it out, and I didn't even need the back and forth. I literally did it all in one. I'm way too good of an executive, but there we go. Perfect. Alright, what executive mail do we get? No mail. Please advise, dear Mr. Murray, the returns are overflowing. The orders are drying up, please advise. I'm almost there. I can see the last permission upgrade. I'm going to get that Christmas bonus even if it kills me. We are almost there. I need the rest of the Murray staff contract info. The sooner the better. You get that from me, and I can sweeten the deal. Now, would you like to manage one of the new franchise locations? W.A. W.A. William Afton? A. William Afton, good old boy. I mean, that's what that means, right? Good old Willie A. I mean, what else would that mean? Other than W.A. William Afton. Now I'm the executive. Now I'm the CEO. Now I'm Edwin Murray. Or Henry. Or maybe Henry didn't even exist at this point. Any mail? No mail. Blueprints. A hippo. Inspiring Mr. Hippo. From FNAF 6. Mystic Hippo from FNAF VR Help 1 and 2. A mixture of both. There's a David drawing again. And there's building block pieces with 2 chairs. So I'm assuming David mimic drawing, like toy blocks, then 2 chairs. Am I supposed to interpret this as this is the executive office? So Edwin was sitting here. Meanwhile, David and the mimic would play in this, 2 chairs with this table. And that's why there's this drawing here. That's how I'm interpreting this. And then chess as well. Right, that's how I'm interpreting this. I could be wrong, but I'm going to call it out as I see it. And that is indeed how I see it. Because why else would you have the drawing here if not, hey, this is what happened. $10:08.
Project update. I figured it out. There's a leak. Someone told them about M2. Well, they can't have it. Every copy has failed.
M2.
I don't even know why it worked the first time. But it did. It's just not ready.
M2. Hold on, what is M2?
Project update. I figured it out. There's a leak. Someone told them about M2. Well, they can't have it. Every copy has failed. I don't even know why it worked the first time. But it did. It's just not ready.
M2. God, what could that be? Picture of a woman, I take it Edwin's wife. Is this supposed to be, Fiona? No signal in the map, even though I'm in the executive office. Oh, bunch of 010001, which is binary. So that's interesting. Edwin, please talk to me. We need to stop it together. Here are the blueprints for a cradle. It can help David safe and provide boundaries. It's type of computer and it's bigger than anything you've done before. If you won't finish the program, consider building the cradle. It'll keep people safe. Edwin, are we losing our hope? I don't understand. Wasn't I good enough? So reading these, my mind immediately goes to this is written by the Mimic, the robot software. I know, very advanced AI in the 70s to send messages itself. Considering AI does that like nowadays. But hey, Freddy Fazbear is very advanced. Right? Because we know from the books that the Mimic software, the thing it cares about more than anything is following its programming. So saying stuff like, wasn't I good enough? Well, it will be following its programming, so that makes sense. And plus it being 01001, aka binary, which is the code of the machines, aka the Mimic, that just makes sense. Now my question is, to me, I'm interpreting it as the Mimic, for some reason, somehow, wrote this message. This was written by the Mimic. That's why the code is written in binary. Why is this also written in binary? Edmund, please talk to me. We need to stop it together. Here are the blueprints for a cradle. It can keep David safe and provide boundaries. It's type of computer, and it's bigger than anything you've done before. If you won't finish the program, consider building the cradle. It'll keep people safe. Why would the Mimic type that? I can see the Mimic type this. Right, that makes sense. This one also being written binary. This one doesn't make any sense. I have to think about this one. But, okay. Greetings, Mr. Murray. How can I help you today? Access finance logs. Access surveillance room. Finance logs. Balance 500. Invoice. Cash O balance. Revenue. Negatives. Surveillance room. Oh, weird. A vent down there. I don't like that at all. I can't pull the lever down? Okay. All classified documents are property of MCM. Access the blueprints. Did I do it? Someone's walking. Oh. Okay. I don't know if I was supposed to fall through the vent. That seemed very unnatural, but okay. Where am I now? That seemed very unnatural. Very jarring. What is this place? Where am I now? Okay, well I have all the security levels, so that's good. Can't interact with any of these computers. God, what is this place? Oh, I'm going down the basement. Oh. I see an audio lure, or audio tape. Get back to the security office. No signal. Well, I mean, we are in the basement.
Stop. You're not him. You're not. Stop sounding like him.
Oh. No way. That was it. That was 100% the moment. Oh. Are we gonna see what I think we're gonna see? Are we going to see, like, the moment the mimic was beaten by Edwin? Obviously not like in a flashback sequence, but like we're gonna see like the aftermath, the remnants of it. Cause that was totally it. That was totally Edwin beating the living heck out of the mimic robot creation, mimicking his dead son David. That was totally it. And then infusing it with agony. That was totally it. That's totally what we heard. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, pat you. Come on. Oh, come on. Police tape? Why is there police tape here? Well, actually, I was saying, why is there police tape? Well, actually, I think I know exactly why there's police tape. Because remember, we're not the first group of people to go want to retrieve the mimic. So is that what the police tape is for? We're seeing the old team dead. Right? Tiger Rock. Whoa. Hello? Okay, so that's a Tiger Rock plushie. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Very cool. So, do I... Okay, so... Do I go to the spotlight? Is that what I do? Let me see. Let me try it. Alright. So, resist the urge and walk into the Tiger Rock plushie, even though it looks very cool. Don't go to the Tiger Rock plushie. Instead, go like to the spotlights. Cannot see a thing, Captain. Okay, no. I mean, I cannot see a thing. Weird. But seeing Tiger Rock in the flesh is cool. Okay. Alright, I'm into it. So I don't mind dying to Tiger Rock. I have no idea where I am. God. It's so confusing. Where do I go? I doubt I can look up a walkthrough where to go because it's completely pitch black. Like, I even have the brightness up, and I still can't see a thing. It's just naturally dark. Huh. Do I just crouch? Is me standing up and walking like making noise and that's how he's getting me? I'm gonna try crouching. Alright, let me try crouching. Hello, Tiger Rock. Hello. Hello. Man. Was that it? Was I doing something? I mean, it stopped moving. So I take it I was doing something good. But as soon as I turned away, it killed me. God. I take it crouching is what I'm supposed to do because it stood still. No, okay. Well, didn't work that time. Huh. Huh. God, how do you get through here? Don't want to end it because I feel like we're so close to the end because we have all the executive upgrades. And I mean, we're at Tiger Rock, so I mean, that tells me we're at the end. Oh. Wait. Wait a second. Wait, is it... Wait a minute. Is it Mario Ghost Rules where I look at it and it freezes and I turn away and it moves? Wait. Hold up. Hold on, let me see something. Where are you? I'm looking at you. And if I turn away... I think so. I mean, that's my assumption. Based on that, that is my assumption. That's how it works. Can you help me? How do I do this? Right, but that is my assumption. Is it's like Mario Ghost Rules, where you look at it and, you know, staying still and everything, and it freezes, it doesn't move. It's when you turn your head and look away from it, that's when it moves, and that's when it gets you. Not the most consistent thing in the world, but it seems like that's how it works. I don't want to end it here because I feel like I'm so close to the end. I don't know where I am. I literally do not see a thing. I am so confused in where I'm going and what I'm doing. I literally do not understand a thing. I've never been more lost and confused in my life. God. It doesn't help there's also like no flashlight or something like that. Like, you're just naturally in the dark. It's so confusing. And the thing that sucks is apparently this is right at the end. This is it. This is it. Get past this room and the game's over. I don't want to end it here. I don't. Because we're so fucking close. But I feel like I need to learn the system better or something. Because it's quite literally pitch black. I have no idea where I am. Like, am I supposed to look at it? Am I not? Right, like, I don't get it. He disappeared. Like, are the spotlights supposed to find my way, or what? Like, I don't get it. Alright. I hate to do it, but I'm ending this section here, which sucks because there quite literally is not that much to go. Right? We're literally at the end. We're literally at Tiger Rock. And Tiger Rock is it. That's the end of the game. But I have to. I have to end it right here. Well, first of all, we'll be doing 4 hours for this section. So in total, we've been streaming Secret of the Mimic for 10 hours. But, so that's the first thing. But second of all, I feel like I need to like more understand how this mechanic works because it is so confusing. You are literally in a pitch black room with no lights, no sense of direction, with an animatronic that literally like teleports next to you. And once it feels like it is like, you know, Super Mario like ghost mechanics where you look at it, it freezes, but then as soon as you turn away, it kills you. Right? It seems that that's how it works, but it's also inconsistent. I need to learn it better. I need a guide or something. Right? I feel like I need to learn this system a lot better. So, unfortunately, I'm going to call it here, but hopefully that's what we do. Since we're at the right end, we're literally right there. This will be the end of Secret of the Mimic, hopefully soon. Hey guys, what is probably a very convoluted mess playthrough of FNAF Secret of the Mimic. So apologies on that. But we are at the very end of this game. Right. So I guess recap, if you guys weren't here, in part 2 we completed the Nurse Joy section. We completed the Chica spring lock suit rollerblade situation, which theory-wise, story-wise, that's a conversation when we end the story and end the game for good. And then we get down to this staircase right here, which is where we ended the stream last time because this is the ending. When we go through those doors, we're going to see a big, large black room that's complete pitch black. And we're going to see a tiger plushie animatronic with a blue eye and green eye, which the tiger animatronic is a reference to the books because that is coined Tiger Rock. And it's David's favorite stuffed animal toy in animatronic form. Now, the problem is, this is the end of the game. We go through this section, there quite literally is 5 minutes left of game time left in this game. And unfortunately, I had to end it because this game being so tough and everything, which I guess shouldn't be a surprise because FNAF games are supposed to be difficult. FNAF games are, they're known, right? They're not like, sure, they're not like, you know, the Elden Ring, you know, Dark Souls, popular, known as, you know, difficult. But FNAF games are hard. And I'm fine with that. But the fact that it's disappointing on my end that we're literally 5 minutes away from the ending and we had to end it for another stream is annoying. But the reason why I had to end stream is because, hold up, let me pat you because I need to get my aggressions out before we start. Because it is confusing. And you'll see. Because, you know, this game has only been out for, you know, 36 hours. So I don't know if it's impressive that we already are at the ending, less than 48 hours since the game's been out. But that's another thing that is going against our favor of us being at the ending and had to end stream and do it another time and everything, is the game's not even been out for that long. But the reason why I kept running into issues is because once again, it's a large, dark room that you have absolutely no idea where you are. The animatronic teleports. You'll see. So, what we have here is a large room that is pitch black. You have no idea where you're going. Combine that with the animatronic that teleports, just leads to just this big room, and it's just confusion. And you have absolutely no idea where you are. You have absolutely no idea where you're going. And the most I can say is we have to look for 2 separate switches to open walls to continue through the ending. That's it. So, I'm going to do my best and try to get the ending. Pull up the switch, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. We're going to enter this room, we're going to see the Tiger animatronic, and it's going to get hard. Hello. Alright, so it begins. So as you can see, it's a pitch black room. I have no idea exactly where I am, and I have exactly no idea where to go. And you teleport. Hello. I'm just gonna walk on by, I think. Because, yeah, I have absolutely no idea. Hey, yo. I have absolutely no idea where to go and what to do. Hello? I hear that. I saw you. So yeah. So you can see why my issues of why this is difficult. It's a large room and you have absolutely no idea where you are. I see that. Ah. Damn it. So yeah. That's just the taste of the ending of what we had to deal with. So you can see why this game is difficult. But we're going to continue on. We're going to keep trying to get this ending. But yeah, that's just a small taste of what we had to deal with. And what I meant when I said it's a large black room with a teleport animatronic and you have absolutely no idea where you're going. Which to me is just a recipe for disaster. But it's literally the end. Hello. Hello. I see you. And the closest I came to is... Stop twitching. Whoa, hello, I'm dead, yep. Like, the closest that I came to when we were doing last stream is... It seems like it's a lot like Mario Ghost Rules, where, you know, you stand still and looking at the animatronic, it freezes and stands still. But as soon as I turn away, that's when it attacks you. But that's also not really consistent. You know, it can still attack you while you're looking at it. So any tips of how to do this and what to do and where to go will be much appreciated. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. when you see that thing of the Tiger Rock just like teleporting multiple times right in front of you, that just means you're dead. Yep. He was being nice. He was delaying the inevitable for just a little bit. Man. And it's so annoying because once again, like, when I say we are literally 5 minutes away from the ending, we beat this section, we beat the game, I mean it. Okay, that was dumb. I just let him catch up to me. Because I'm also just trying to get my sense of direction of what to do. Because yeah, that's the most I know, is I have to find a lever that opens a wall. But, I don't know. Have you seen a lever? Because I sure as hell haven't. Hello. Oh, hello. Yep, you're right next to me. Yep, there you are. Man, it's so hard. It's so obtuse. You have absolutely no idea where you're going. And I don't want to give up. Where? Okay, there you are. Like, I have a couple theories of what you're supposed to do, but very clearly based on the progress, you're seeing how successful said theories are. Right? Because, once again, my theory is like, is it, like Mario Ghost rules where it's like, when I, hear them, I have to, stand still and, wait for them to stop and everything like Mario Ghost rules, but once again, that's inconsistent. Is it a thing where, I shouldn't stand up and run because I've done that a few times on the previous stream where it's like, okay, maybe it's a thing where I shouldn't stand still and run because that, alerts them where I am, so I should be crawling and crouching and everything, but that just means I'm too slow and they get me anyway. So that's not really working out too well for me in my favor. And there's theories of like, maybe I ignore the spotlights because, since we are in this large pitch black room, maybe the spotlights actually is a detriment because the spotlights actually give me a way of where I am. Because while in the dark, they have no idea where I am. But then at the same time, though, it's like, well, if I just go in the darkness, then I have no idea where I am. And that wouldn't really make any sense to just wander around aimlessly in the dark until you manually find it. That seems very obtuse, but that kind of is what the sequence is. Just obtuse. He teleported. I see you. Oh, you're right behind me. Man. Whew. So yeah, any tips on how to do this would be much appreciated. Because I don't know. And another theory is that I've had is, you know, maybe it's the thing where it's like, you know, I look at the mimic and that like black and white like flash of the tiger, you know, maybe I have to like, when they're being aggressive and hunting me down, stand still until like the black and white thing appears to like calm it down. Maybe that's how it works, but as you can see, I'm staring at it right now. No black and white flash, and it just attacked me. So, am I not supposed to look at it? Like, that's certain death? Like, this area is just so confusing. And it's annoying because I want to beat it. I want to beat it, and I look at other people's playthroughs and them playing this game, especially in this section, because, you know, I try to pick up tips to see, like, okay, what are they doing? Is there something that they are doing that I'm not noticing? And, you know, unfortunately not. They just seem to, like, get it and progress like it's nothing. Meanwhile, me, I got no hope. So it's like, is there something they're doing that I'm not? Because it doesn't seem clear to me at all of what to do. Because the way I see it is exactly what it is. It's a dark room with a teleport animatronic, and you have no idea where you're going. The spotlights is something I really want to understand. Like, are the spotlights a detriment where, once again, it's pitch black, so they have no idea where I am, but the spotlights, I should avoid them because then that gives them an idea of where I am, and that gives like a beeline for me. Like now, like I should avoid the spotlights, or is the spotlights good and it's giving the player a sense of direction of where to go? Because games do that. Games, developers are very smart where they will subtly leave clues to the player as to like where to go, right? Like, is that what this is? Like, for instance, in the Uncharted games, the mountain scaffolding that you can climb, it all has like a tint of white, letting the player know, hey, this is stuff that you can climb and progress the story. So is that like what this is? The spotlights are that? The white paint scaffolding in Uncharted? Where it's like, yeah, go to these areas to progress. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm wandering around aimlessly. And once again, not only do I have to find levers, but I have to find two of them to finish this game. And I haven't found one. But I have to find two separate levers. I'm gonna try to go right. I'm going left every single time, but you know what, just to be different, I'm gonna go right. Oh, I'm trapped in the corner. Yep, okay. So right got me trapped in the corner. Didn't lead to much better success. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go on the left every single time. I'm gonna switch up and go right. Because maybe the left is not where you're supposed to go. You're supposed to start right. still left to the same result. So, I don't know. Oh, went to the right and I'm trapped in the corner again. Man. Man. Oh, man. And I know I've had, like, some grievances, like, some sections in this game where it's like, this is a little bit confusing, this is a little bit complicated, this is a little bit obtuse. But I was able to, you know, understand enough to eventually make way and eventually get through it. Right? Like, for instance, the Carnival Music Man section where you had to go around the circle and complete the 3 carnival games and spin the wheel. But also each time the lights would go out, so you had to circle back around to like power up the generator. That area was very obtuse and confusing, but I was able to understand just enough. It's still not enough to be able to understand exactly what I was doing because I didn't, but I was able to understand enough to where, okay, I can still somewhat make progress. I can still feel like I'm making progress. I feel like I know exactly what I'm doing just a little bit. But here, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. Like, chat, you're looking exactly what I'm looking at. A pitch black room, just a few lights. So, I mean, you can say I'm blind or I have no idea what I'm doing or no idea where I'm going, which is true, but like, look at what I have to deal with. Look at what I'm given. So can you blame me for being confused? Oh, I'm in the corner, which I think is a bad thing. Yep, totally a bad thing, okay. The fact that I have to find 2 separate levers to beat this. So obtuse. When I haven't even found one yet. I mean, you would think in the many attempts I would get some progress, I would have some semblance of where I'm going, like, oh, the, you know, spotlight with the, you know, wood and like the blue tarp over it, that's an area where I have to go that like starts off my journey. Yeah, no. Right, like, oh, this is the start. Like, follow the ones with, like, blue tarps over them. Like, maybe? Oh, I just ran into it. That was my fault. I want to beat this. But as you can see, come on, let me pat you. I need it. I need the palate cleanser. Because this area is so stressful. And very obtuse and confusing. There we go.
Stop. You're not him. You're not. Stop sounding like him.
Obviously, we know what that is. If you ever read the books. Alright. Like, I literally do not see a thing. It is quite literally pitch black. How? How? How is anyone able to do this? Like, am I just, like, impatient? Am I just running? And that's what's alerting them? So I should, like, take my time and go slow? Oh, I'm trapped here. I trapped myself in this corner. You stop moving. You stop teleporting. I don't much appreciate that. Especially when this area is so confusing and I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, is that it? Like, I should just not run? Because that creates noise, so I should take my time and be slow? So I shouldn't run? I don't know what to think. I don't know what more to try. Like, I can't run. I can't crawl because otherwise I'm too slow. I go with the spotlights because it gives me a sense of direction. I don't go with spotlights because that tells them exactly where I am. They teleport. Like, I have no idea what to do. I don't think I've ever been more lost and confused in a game in my entire life. Like, this game's very dark, indeed. And the thing is, this is what makes it even more difficult. I am playing this with the brightness cranked up. So keep that in mind as well, chat. I am playing with this with the brightness cranked up. So mind you, this game can be even darker. So it can be even darker, even more confusing of a pitch black room where I'm going. I'm playing this with the brightness up and I still can't see anything. Like, this is with the brightness cranked up. Like, are you serious? Like, it quite literally is pitch black. I mean, what am I even looking at? I'm not even moving just to show you. What am I looking at? Like, what do I do with that information? That's just black. I mean, I died on purpose there because I was supposed to move, just to show you how much of a pitch black room it is. Oh, I'm dead. I hear him like teleport many times right next to me. Hello. Yep. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, is there something I'm missing? Because unfortunately, this game does not give you a flashlight, which would be a big help in that room. Unfortunately, flashlights don't exist. Alright. Now we did a palate cleanser, now that we did the helper network a little bit, let's see. Nope, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, what are you supposed to do? I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to find 2 levers. But how? Also, 1 second. Okay, IA is back. Even though it probably doesn't matter because as soon as I show up, I'm probably dead. Let's see. I don't even know at this point. I mean, what more is there to be said that what I haven't already said? Other than, it's difficult, it's obtuse. You as the player have absolutely no idea where you're going. Combine that with the teleport animatronic. I mean, what's there more to be said that I haven't already said? I feel like I've already made the message clear. Not only is this difficult, but it's extremely cumbersome and obtuse. Like, I just need to find 1 lever. 1 lever, I'll be happy. Which is only even halfway through this. Much less 2. Oh, I'm like trapped in a corner, yep. Man, I don't even know how I got trapped in that corner. Alright, hold up. Just to test something. Just cuz. Crank the brightness all the way. Because why not? Doubt it'll change anything, but you know what? Why not? Because, I mean, what more can I do? Alright. This is the maximum brightness in the game. Y'all ready? Let's see if it changes anything. Maximum brightness in this game. Still have no sense of direction where I am. still led to the same result. And this is the maximum brightness in the game. Like, I don't know what to do. What do you want from me? Everything else is so bright. Okay. I don't know what I expected to happen just to see, like, oh, I wonder if they won't attack me if I just walk up right next to it. I don't know why I expected to happen. Oh yeah, I think trying anything different will lead to something. Because isn't that the thing? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but different results. So I'm trying stuff different. Problem is, it's not leading to a different result. And look, I take pride in some of the challenges I'm able to do over my, how long gaming career? I don't know, like 16, 17, 18 years or something like that. I take pride in some of the challenges I'm able to accomplish, especially on stream. I was able to, beat a couple of FNAF challenges. I've been able to, beat all of FNAF 1, including 420 mode. Right? I was able to beat through System Location, right? I was able to beat through Cuphead, right? I was able to do the Genocide run in Undertale. I take pride in something a video game challenge to be able to do in my course of my life. This takes the cake, and something that may be the most difficult because there's no sense of direction or progress. Like, there is between those challenges I just previously mentioned and stuff I was able to do and take pride in versus this is I felt there was some sense of direction. I felt there was some progress of, hey, I'm doing this and I feel like there is some progress and slowly but surely we will eventually make way and beat it. Doesn't matter, it took, hundreds and hundreds of attempts, but I slowly felt like I got better over time and slowly felt like I started to understand the game mechanic and how it worked and everything. But this, quite literally, I'm blind. Literally and figuratively. And I don't want to give up. I want to beat this. Because this is it. This is it. I had no chance there. They literally teleported right in front of me. I had no chance to get away. Alright, well, I'll bring the brightness down to what we had before. Considering it's not changing a thing. Let's see. Yeah, as you can see, as I'm bringing down the brightness, doesn't really change, doesn't really do that much, if anything. And the reason why I have the brightness even above 50 is not because, oh, I'm scared or anything like that. It's for YouTube purposes. Because when it comes to re-uploading Twitch live streams on YouTube and everything, the resolution performance alters just slightly. So when it comes to like YouTube playback purposes, I increase the brightness on all games just a little bit, so it's a lot easier to watch on playback. But I mean, with here, you're not even looking at anything, just like me. You're on the journey with me. I don't want to. I don't want to give up. Like, I feel like what if I have not tried? Because I feel like clearly I'm doing something wrong. Clearly I'm not understanding a key mechanic in this. Like, clearly I don't understand a key mechanic that either I'm not doing or I'm overdoing that's causing me to not get any progress or see anything. Right? Not even see one lever, much less two. Like, clearly I don't understand something. Right, clearly. So it's like, am I able to run? Am I not able to run? Like, is running making noise and that's what's getting me? Are the spotlights causing me to be seen and they make a beeline for me because otherwise in a pitch black room they have no idea where I am? But also when the spotlights give me a sense of direction and this is where I'm supposed to be going? Because otherwise, you're in a pitch black room. The spotlights. Oh, I hit some door. I have absolutely no idea. Oh, lever. No, I just found a lever! No! That was it! I found something! I mean, I have to find two, so I doubt it means anything. But hey, I found one lever. Problem is, how do I get back to that? I have absolutely no idea where that was. Man. But I found a lever. No. I was trying to make a beeline for the lever because I heard a boom, 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 boom right behind me. But I'm like, oh, I found a lever. I have to make a run for it. How much you want to bet I got to, well, I didn't even get to the lever. I saw the lever. How much I bet that's the best progress I'm going to get? I'm not even going to reach the lever again. I didn't even get to switch it. Oh man, I'm dead already? Are you serious? Alright, alright, alright. Okay, game. Okay. You threw me a bone once where you allowed me to see a lever, and this is how you repay me. Oh, I'm in the wall. Like, I don't know, when I see the, like, Tiger Rock, you know, I'm trying to, teleport and boom, 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 boom in the shadows. Like, should I not move? Because it seems like it's instant death. And me moving just accelerates the process? Like, I don't know. I don't think I've ever been more confused in a game in my life. Hello. You stop that now. Okay, well, stop moving didn't seem to do anything. It still led the same. Okay. Well, never mind. Theory broken. So other than that, like, what else can I try that I haven't already tried? I tried running, I tried walking, I tried crouching, I tried following the spotlights, I tried not following the spotlights, I tried doing Mario Ghost rules, I tried the left, I tried the right, like, what have I not tried other than winning? Yeah, stand still when they are teleporting, like spastically, doesn't do anything. Because once they're doing that, they got you. Okay. I was wondering, maybe I just go a beeline straight line, because maybe that's where you're supposed to go. But that's, at this point, that's what I'm trying. Like, oh, maybe go a B straight line. That will lead to something. Nope. Well, it led to something, not something good. Like, should I, like, when I go to a spotlight, should I, like, wait a couple seconds? And once again, get back to the point of being patient? Like, I don't know. I don't get this. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna chill in the spotlight for a few seconds. Chill in the spotlight for a few seconds. No? Okay. That was weird. So, you stare at them for an undetermined amount of time. Their lights dim, teleport right next to you. Huh. I have no idea how I got back to the lever. I have no idea what I did to get to that lever. His lights go out. Where am I? I have no idea where I am. I know I'm in the back of the wall or something. Oh, I'm like trapped in a corner. I don't want to. What the heck was that? Okay, that was weird. That was a weird jump scare. Alright, I don't know. Do we do what we did with FNAF 4 Nightmare, where we throw in the towel, we admit, you know what, there are some endings, there are some challenges, and especially in FNAF, that I'm just so lost, so confused that, like, we're past the no return, I wait the white flag, I have no idea what I'm doing. Because we've been going on this for like an hour and a half. This section right here, hour and a half. And the best we got was seeing the lever once. We have to find 2 levers. This also is an area that doesn't autosave. So you have to do this entire thing in one flawless motion. I'm like trapped in a wall. Like, I feel like I know when I'm beat. I know I'm like, you know what? Some challenges, there is not meant to be conquered. I don't know if that's going to be added to the list of one of them, but it feels like it. Alright. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try crouching. Doubt it'll mean much, but you know what? Why not? Considering I try to make a beeline straight, why not? I'm gonna try crouching. Because maybe running alerts them because I make noise. This entire game has taught you to crouch everywhere. Okay, didn't lead to anything. Weird. That was very weird. Huh. Okay. Alright. Do I consent to defeat?
All right, everyone. So, apologies on this being a very convoluted mess, but as you can see, we are looking at the Tiger Rock final boss fight from Seek the Mimic. And unfortunately, as you can see, this is a video because, as you saw, for however many attempts, I honestly lost count. We could not beat this. I had absolutely no idea what to do, where to go. I mean, you heard all my criticism, all my complaints and everything. So maybe we will be back in our own gaming chair and then figuring out for ourselves how to beat it if there's a, you know, day one patch or something like that. At least I hope so. But just so we can see the ending and just so we can react and give our final thoughts on the game itself, unfortunately, we have to watch someone else do it, because maybe watching someone else will allow us to see what we've been doing wrong all this time. I hope. So apologies. This is not me. I did not beat this game. I really, really, really tried to.
You found the schematics? Great. Get back to the security office right away. Time to wrap things up. Check in soon.
Well done, Arnie. I didn't think you could do it, but here you are. That data diver has exec permissions, and you found the blueprints. You made it the farthest, farther than I had expected. I can't believe it was you. Put that data diver in the inventory system. It'll go right to where it's needed. Good work. A job well done. Head on out, it's over. I've opened the garage for you. You can just hop in your van and drive home.
Arnold, there you are. We've been trying to get a hold of you all night. Why didn't you answer? Fazbear Entertainment has no other option but to let you go.
What? I just talked to you. You told me to give you the data diver and I could go home.
So you admit it? You misplaced company property.
No, I gave it to you.
Fazbear Entertainment will hold you personally responsible for lost or stolen property. What did you expect would happen?
I did everything you told me to.
Don't call us. Our lawyers will be calling you.
I guess we're at this screen just to give my thoughts on the game itself and everything, because I don't think I ever, talked about my thoughts on the game and everything. Obviously, I shared my gameplay, positives and, of course, criticisms of the game and everything, but, don't take my criticisms at face value and everything, because overall, the game is very well made. Way more than Security Breach. It's leaps and bounds better. So it's a well-made game and everything. But, Five Nights at Freddy's is not a game that, it's not a series that's popular for its gameplay. It's popular for its story. And its story is something that is very, very complicated. Now, go figure, think about what franchise we're talking about here. But what I mean by that is it felt like there was a lot of things thrown at the wall and just hoping something stuck. And not to sound like, real, what's the word? Not to sound very, negative. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Well, that wasn't really the word I was using. But the point of what I'm trying to make is this. Not to sound like I'm trying to be negative and, very sour grapes, this game and this series as a whole and everything. But the reality is this game, if we're going about the story, very complicated, very confusing, and I have to think about it. I have to think about it for a while because I have to process things a little bit, because I'm really trying to stay positive, and I don't want to make any assumptions, but I question, now that we have another like independently made game by Steelwool, I wonder if Steelwool was the right company to take up the mantle from FNAF from Scott. Right? I wonder. Not to say they're not talented. They are. They clearly are talented. But if we think about it, removing the Help Wanted games, the VR games, because those are just remastered versions of games that already came before. And sure, there was like some extra mini games, tacked onto it as well. But the overall game itself was something that already existed. So if we're going off of projects that were made by Steelwool from the ground up, we have Security Breach, and then this. It's good and ruined because that's DLC from a game that was, right, Security Breach. So we have Security Breach and we have this. Is the two independent games from Steelwool that they made from the ground up. And it's controversial. It's very, very divisive. And like Security Breach had its issues. Yes, it had its gameplay, story issues, but the main issue of Security Breach was that it had game-breaking bugs, glitches, and it just was not ready to be released despite many, many delays. It was not ready to be released. And I feel like people look on Security Breach way more positively because it's in a way better state. And I feel like it also has been years, since the games came out and things, so it's, gotten better over time. Same thing with Star Wars The Last Jedi, where it came out and it was hated, but I feel like nowadays, years later, people look back on that thing more positively now. But the point I'm trying to make is this. Security Breach and the Mimic, Seek of the Mimic, it has the same, when it comes to story, it has the same tendencies of throwing everything at the wall, throwing a bunch of stuff at the wall, and just hoping something sticks, but not really considering what came before, but also how the audience will take it. Because if we're going off the story of Security Breach, people didn't like that, William Afton was back. Vanny was supposed to be the new villain. They were in all the promotional material. They were supposed to be the new villain. They were supposed to take up the new role. The William Afton storyline was over following FNAF 6. What we got from the Chris Dreadbear DLC about Vanessa, that were supposed to be the new villain. But then Security Breach came out and they were in the game no less than 10 minutes. Right? Because William Afton was the more prominent threat, even though it wasn't supposed to be their game. And then, of course, Gregory being a robot connected to the FNAF 4 Crying Child. Right. It had like 8 different endings. Which one is canon? Right. And then we get to this game. Same issues. A game that has a lot of stuff thrown at the wall, hoping something sticks, and not respecting what came before, and being quite controversial. Because let's think about the stuff that was controversial story-wise for this game. Chica being a Springlock suit. Chica being as early as the Mimic. That's pretty divisive. Because, I don't know, call me, an old timer, but I remember when, back in FNAF, in the original Core 4 games, I remember the Springlock suits were such a cool, interesting, unique idea, right? Only like special animatronics got a Springlock suit. It was Golden Freddy, Fredbear, and Golden Bonnie from Fredbear's Family Diner that we saw in the mini-games between Nights in FNAF 4, but we also saw in Stage 01 during the Happy Stay in FNAF 3. those are Springlock suits. But now, you have Chica being a Springlock suit. So to me, what was once a very cool Springlock suit concept is now less special because more people are now attached to the Springlock suit name and everything, so it doesn't feel as special anymore. It used to be just a Golden Freddy, Golden Bonnie thing, but now you add Chica in the midst, you're like, well, at this point, why not everyone be in a Springlock suit? And if that's the case, what's so special about them right now? Right? What's so special about them anymore? Because Baby also has a Springlock suit. If we go off the books with, what's the doll with the teapot? Ella. And then you have that as a Springlock suit. You have, I know people theorize that Ennard is also a Springlock suit. So at this point, what isn't connected to a Springlock suit at this point? So what was once a very cool, unique, special idea that only went to special animatronics is now, hey, why not everything be a Springlock suit at this point? To me, it just doesn't feel special anymore. But, that's, little nitpicks here and there. I can get by that. The main controversy of this game, story-wise, is between the three founders, William Afton, Henry, and Edwin. First of all, I feel like it has been confirmed at this point that Henry and Edwin are different people. I personally hate that. I personally hate that they are different people, but we saw in the game, in the radio play voice recordings, Edwin would say Henry by name. So, that's quite definitive that they are different people. So I accept that to the day forward until the sun dies. I accept that Henry and Edwin are different people. I hate that because their stories are quite literally the exact same. Both Green fathers who lost a family member, lost a family member, rebuilds said dead family member in robot form. Said rebuilt dead family member robot form reminds the Green father of their now dead family member, so they beat the heck out of it and infuse it with agony. And now said dead family member robot form infused with agony goes on a killer rampage as a villain. In Henry's case, it was the Charlie bot who would be Baby, and in this case with Edwin, it was the Mimic. So to me, don't get mad at people like me who think that Henry and Edwin are the same person, right? But this game outright said they're different people, so alright, I accept that. Then at this point, why not just have their storylines, backstories be different? So, alright, that's fine. But that stuff, very similar to the Chica, less special Springlock suit situation. Those are small stuff. I can get behind that, right? That's fine. That's not something I have to think about and process. But the main core three, Henry, William Afton, and Edwin. What is the point? And what I mean by that is this story is basically getting off the impression that everything that we know, everything that we've played, everything that we've read, everything we've been told about in this series was made up by Edwin, and I don't know if both William Afton and Henry or just Afton stole all of Edwin's technology and work and made it their own. Which, that is quite controversial. The fact that everything that we've been told the last 11, 12, 13 years has pretty much all been a lie. So you can see why it's quite controversial, right? So now it makes you question everything that you've been told about this game, about this series. What is true anymore? What did Henry do? What did William do? Did they do anything, or is everything by Edwin that those two stole? Like, for instance, you know, the purpose of FNAF 6 was to end the story. It was what we originally thought was Henry made this pizzeria tycoon simulator bunker to, you know, lure all the animatronics into one place, have Michael Afton be the security guard, and burn it all down. You collected William Afton as Scraptrap. You collected Circus Baby, who had Elizabeth Afton. You collected Lefty, who had the puppet Charlie, Henry's daughter, inside. Then you had Molten Freddy, who... Molten Freddy is the second half of Ennard. I know, very confusing. But Molten Freddy is the second half of Ennard. And Ennard, how the Fun Animatronics came to be, is they were powered up by the remnant from the original missing children's incident from 1985, right? So all intents and purposes, all the important characters, all the important deaths were lured into one room in FNAF 6 and then burned all down to end the story. We've always thought that was Henry doing it, right? Because you have the HRY 223 audio tapes, HRY Henry. During the iconic FNAF 6 Henry speech, it's saying, you know, when it showed William Afton and everything being burned, it said, you know, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole, old friend. Old friend being business partners, William Afton. But now with this game, especially with the connections of Henry and Edwin being related and connected, with the stories being the same, did Henry even make FNAF 6? Or is that Edwin's doing? Right? Was that Edwin's doing? And if that's the case, what do you mean by old friend? Because Edwin doesn't know William Afton. Right? And then other times, the Fun Animatronics, you know, like I said, how they are used with the remnant of the missing children's incident. We know, at least from the blueprints, at least what we've been told, is the Fun Animatronics had the Afton Robotics LLC copyright. And they were made to lure, encapsulate kids to collect as much remnant as possible to lead to William Afton's immortality. But now with this game, were the Fun Animatronics made by William? Or are they made by Edwin? Right? Because in the tapes, it seems more and more possible that the original Core 4, Freddy, Fozzie, Bonnie, Chica, they were made by Edwin. Because isn't it one of the tapes said that Chica design was made by Fiona? Fiona made the design of Chica. And speaking of Chica, a popular theory out there was she was originally a Meteor Melody from FNAF 6, because one of the books outright stated the Meteor Melodies were made by Henry, and it was a group of a bear with a southern accent to avoid copyright, Ned Bear, Pig Patch, and then a weird bird thing, which would be Chica. All made by Henry. But now, Chica being a Springlock suit and being made at the time of the Mimic, now all of a sudden not really connected to the Meteor Melodies anymore. So, that ship has sailed. So, at this point, what do we know about the series? Because it feels like everything we've been told, especially everything we've been read, because this game feels very to the point of saying to the player, hey, ignore the books. The books are not canon. Right? Because even though Secret of the Mimic is a game that was based off a book, and sure, a lot of details in the book are in this game and everything, but there's a lot of details in this game that are very different from the book. And just like I said with the Miracle Melody Chica stuff we learned from the book, you get to this game, it's different, and you're like, I guess the books aren't canon anymore, which is very interesting, and it's always been a hot button topic of, are the books canon? Are they in the same universe? Are they in a different universe? And I've said my thoughts on whether the books are canon or not. So, not to beat a dead horse and say what my thoughts are for the millionth time, but Cliff Note summary, I viewed the books as a separate universe than the games, but all under the FNAF umbrella. But then only when ideas merge from books and games, that's one canon. At least that's my viewpoint. And that's how I've always viewed the books ever since the original trilogy back between FNAF 4 and Sister Location. So, I don't know about the story. I don't know what to think. Maybe it will grow on me over time, but I'm very curious what kind of theories and stories and future timelines will come out of this game. Right? I'm very curious. Because to me, it's a double-edged sword. You want to talk about theories and you want to talk about the latest stuff in this series, so you make theories on this game, right? But you have to ignore a lot of stuff that you've been told and what we thought to be the gospel for years. You basically have to ignore that in order to make theories now. Or you say stuff that we've always considered the gospel for years, but in turn ignore details from this most recent game. You can't have it both ways. And to me, that's how FNAF has always been. So I get that. But I don't know. The story is very, very difficult to talk about here. Way more complicated, way more confusing than usual. It doesn't feel like there's any glue, any foundation between things. It doesn't feel like anything matters anymore. It doesn't feel like anything sticks together as cleanly anymore. Which, once again, I get that. That's FNAF as a whole, right? FNAF, the story is meant to be confusing. That's why the story has constantly had multiple phases. That's why the story is so complicated, right? Because we talked about in previous videos and everything of how FNAF is not popular. Like, gone are the days where FNAF is popular on the internet because the new game is out, right? Gone are the days where this game comes out and then a month later, the new game comes out. Then 2 months later, you get another trailer for the new game that comes out in a week, right? Gone are those days. Now we have, maybe one game a year. But the entire conversation throughout the year is the story, the lore, the theories, the updated timeline. 2021, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 2050 timelines based on the most recent books, right? That's how FNAF has always been. And that's why it's popular, because of the lore. So I understand that. But in a weird way, it feels like another reboot of the series. And if that's the case, if Secret of the Mimic is meant to be another reboot that, hey, William Afton and Henry did not do what you've always thought. It was actually Edwin the entire time. Did we need to know that? Did we need another reboot? Like, is it not possible for Edwin to have his story, his saga, this is what he did, and then you still have the story we've been told about since the very beginning of William Afton being a, psychotic serial killer murderer and killing kids dressed as a golden Bonnie suit, right? And then want to get burned several times, but always comes back because he has great marketing. And then Henry being the business partner, losing a child who go and possess the puppet, but would also want to exact revenge and stop his former business partner from being a serial killer. You can still have that story. But now with this and Edwin doing everything, especially stuff like Chica in the original Core 4, now you're like, well, what did Henry do? What did William Afton do? Did they do anything? Because now it's the Edwin story. Now it's Edwin's Five Nights at Freddy's. So what did Henry and William Afton do? Right, we know William Afton killed people, right? We know that. But what did Henry do? Right? Did Henry even have any involvement in FNAF 6? That's, coming from this game, that's my main question. Did Henry have any involvement in FNAF 6, or was that another Edwin thing that we've been told about that was Henry, but actually was Edwin the entire time? I don't know. I wish I had those answers, but I don't. So, yeah, this game, well made, way more than Security Breach. But just like Security Breach, story is very divisive, and I think only time will tell how the story progresses and goes from here. Can't wait to see how people make theories, and can't wait to see how people talk about the story and everything moving forward. But it's very tough. It's very tough to talk about. So yeah. And those are my thoughts on it. Those are my thoughts on the game, but really my thoughts on the story moving forward. So I'm curious to see where the story goes from here, but yeah, I think I have to think about it. I have to think about it and really stop and think, especially now that I'm reading the books now. Stop and really think, what do I really know about the series anymore? Because over the last, 11, 12, 13 years, right, since I'm an OG, I've been here since the very beginning, what do I really know anymore? So I think I have to stop and think about it.